Good evening. It is Friday, June 30th. My name is Nathan for Degenwrestling, and it is time for Money in the Bank 2023 predictions. Now, if you actually read the description and not Ben's stupid video that nobody liked, you would see that he and I actually had the exact same predictions. But this time, I am ready. I got Shawn Michaels behind me. I got a love of wrestling in my soul. I am ready to knock this out of the park. Hang on just a second. Hang on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the room. Where are you? Is this Rib or... Oh. Oh my. Migraine, you say. Asthma, you say. Potentially dying. Your pick's in the Google Doc. Okay. All right. Get well soon. I'll hold a good thought. I understand. Tragedy today, if you just heard, my colleague Ben Walsh has unfortunately decided that a migraine is more important than being here for you, the people. Asthma attack, possibly on his deathbed. My sincerest condolences. However, he did say, and I repeat, he did say the show had to go on. So, in honor of Ben's potentially dying wish, I will continue on with the picks that are listed inside the Google Doc for Ben for Money in the Bank 2023. And I've got a replacement here with more charisma than Ben could ever have. I know Sean is shot, but he's got to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new and improved Ben Walsh.
Hi, everybody.
You lost your head, Ben.
I lost my head with some of these predictions.
Oh, okay. Why not just move you in front of me like so, Ben?
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Ben Walsh. Definitely Ben Walsh. I have been watching wrestling since 2 minutes ago, and I am sure I've got these picks nailed down.
All right, well, you heard him, folks. He is ready to go. So let's get started with Money in the Bank 2023. Ricochet versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus LA Knight versus Santos Escobar versus Butch versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul. I'm going to go first, if that is okay, Ben. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say LA Knight. He's been on a roll lately. He's got a groundswell of support. And really, when you look at him, he's really the only one in this match that looks like he could realistically, I'll say, challenge for Seth Rollins' championship. Now, Ben, I know you had some differing thoughts.
Oh, I know this one. Okay. So Josh Alexander has been on the shelf for Impact for God knows how long. And I would personally love to see Josh Alexander return and capture the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. Josh Alexander is my lock for Money in the Bank. Surprise pick or what?
I mean, WWE and Impact have never really had a working relationship, but that's actually well reasoned. Good for you, Ben. Next up, we've got the women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
Mae Young.
I don't think she's, alive anymore.
I said Mae Young.
Okay. All right. So, for those of you who don't know, the match as it stands right now is Zelina Vega versus Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Bayley versus Iyo Sky versus Trish Stratus
versus Mae Young.
Well, see, the only Mae Young band that has ever been in wrestling, unfortunately, passed away a little while ago, and
He doesn't know what he's talking about, folks. I'm being dead serious. Mae Young, total lock.
Your head is going through the picture again, Ben. Is there something I should know?
Yeah, in addition to suffering from asthma and a migraine, I'm also suffering from invisibilityosis.
Oh, I see. As for me, who is sane, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Iyo Sky. Similar to LA Knight, she seems to be the only one in this match that could feasibly win, just based on everything we know going in. At the end of the day, Trish Stratus, as much as I love her and I think it'd be cool, I also think Trish Stratus is a little bit old. Becky Lynch is enthralled in a feud with Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus, and while I think that Money in the Bank would do well for Zoe, I also think Zoe's got a lot of years left in her. Also, partially and perhaps selfishly, I want to see Iyo Sky versus Asuka insanely badly. Alrighty, next up, we have got Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio with Rhea Ripley. Now, Ben, you had actually written out something.
Yeah, I'll read it right now. In reading this, I, Ben Walsh of Sound and Stable Mind, do hereby bequeath my Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 26 action figure to the smartest person I know, my cousin, aka the other half of Degenwrestling, Nathan.
Really? Now that is being very kind, Ben.
I know, I'm so wonderful. But yeah, Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Again, you have to go out on a limb here and say the one, the only, Brodus Clay. Funk is on a roll. Funk is on a roll. Funk is on a roll. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Somebody call my mama. Would you please call her? Let her know I'm really sick.
I'll do that after. I'll do that after. Um, Unlike Ben, however, I'm going with Cody Rhodes. I think Cody needs this win in order to remain strong for Brock and Roman down the line. This is not the pick I want. I'm a huge Dominic Mysterio mark, as everybody knows. And unfortunately, I don't think that now is the time for Cody to be losing any sort of momentum, even if it would help Dom a lot. Next up is Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Kane! The Kane mask! That's what I want to see. Kane mask winning against Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Da 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 da!
You really like the men with masks.
The big slow men with masks.
Oh, you're going off of Crown Jewel 2018, Kane?
Is there any other Kane?
Okay. I'm going with Seth freaking Rollins. I think it's too early for Seth to lose the championship. Next up is Bloodline Civil War. The Bloodline Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa versus the Usos, Jimmy and Jey Uso. Now, if you were to look at this before SmackDown, I would say that it was the Usos on a lock. However, after SmackDown, when Jimmy and Jay bequeathed the role of Tribal Chief onto Solo, I'm thinking to myself, the WWE likes to draw out the Bloodline story way too much, way too long. So I don't believe that Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa is going to start anytime soon, nor do I think it's going to pay off anytime soon. So with that said, I went the Bloodline.
And with that said, he's a total idiot because I I went with the Elite.
The Elite.
Yeah. You know, Big Show, Mark Henry, the most elite big guys in all of WWE. I may have been watching wrestling for 2 minutes, but you yourself are stupid.
Not gonna lie, that kind of hurt. Uh, anyway, next up is Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Now, Ben, I'm gonna let you go first because I can't believe this pick.
Yeah, of course. So I'm going to go with the Fabulous Freebirds.
The Fabulous Freebirds.
Yeah, so we're gonna free some doves, call them the Fabulous Freebirds 2.0, and watch as they peck the eyes out of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
What about Liv and Raquel?
Liv still hurt. Raquel doesn't have eyes to peck out. So, quite frankly, I think the Birds have an easy win.
I, of course, am going with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. Finally, we have Walter versus Matt Riddle.
It's Gunther. Gunther.
Walter.
Gunther.
Walter.
Gunther.
Walter.
Gunther.
Are you high?
No, just really sick.
Like Ben, I too will be going with Walter for this match. No disrespect to Matt Riddle, even though I have an immense amount of it. I just believe that Walter needs a bigger opponent to dethrone him for that Intercontinental Championship. Maybe Randy Orton shows up at Money in the Bank. Maybe he saves Riddle from Imperium. Maybe it sets up Randy Orton versus Walter at SummerSlam. I'm just saying. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am Nathan. This has been Discount Replacement Ben. And that is our Money in the Bank 2023 predictions. I thank you so much for your time and consideration, and thank you so much for being there to support the family, the Degenwrestling family, in our time of need. Thanks so much, everyone.